reset some things there. But we're here. We made it. We're live on the internet. How is everybody doing out there in Internet City? Hope you are all having a wonderful week on this fine Thursday. This fine Thor's Day.
Thor's Day.
Thor Love and Thunder is out today, the day that we are recording this. I have already seen it, so there will not be spoilers on this, but we will have more to say on that down the road. But yeah, this has been it's been a good week. I feel like it's been a busy week for me. This weekend, next week will be a busy week. Man, I am feeling good. I am feeling great. Melissa, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling fine. I want to tell the audience of this here Captain's Log, the show where we thirst for the taste of legend.
Indeed.
Each and every week. I was able to get my own hard Mountain Dew. It is now legally available in Missouri. I didn't want to invest in a whole 12 variety pack, so I just have one very, very large hard Baja Blast with
Tall
a shark
boy.
on it.
Yeah.
Tall.
There you go. So yeah, you were drinking this one when we recorded the review show the other day.
Same one. Same one. I can't drink a lot of these at once, Kyle. This is the same one. I put like a piece of wax paper over the top of it. It's been in my fridge.
Okay.
Still fresh. Still tastes like Baja, I guess.
There you go. So what is your review of the hard Baja Blast? Is this a thumbs up, kind of thumb in the middle, thumb down? What's the
I
deal?
don't know. I guess it tastes like what it's supposed to. I've only had Baja Blast twice. For as much as I talk about Mountain Dew far more often than I've ever had Mountain Dew. I think I've had Mountain Dew 3 times in my life. This is like number 4. I like that it's 0 sugar. That makes me feel like relatively guilt-free drinking this entire thing.
That does help. It's probably the alcohol in the thing, right? To have it be this extra sugary drink on top of that.
Right.
Like
can't have both.
Some people can't handle like real sugary alcohol stuff.
I can if it's like, that's the cocktail I want. I want those like Applebee's blender cocktails, but I don't want to drink that out of a can.
Yes. Well, Melissa, speaking of Applebee's, we have some Mountain Dew news here, actually. So let's you know what? Let's jump into that one first. Let's do it. Let's have a Mountain Dew segment here.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh man, okay. So I am pulling up the Mountain Dew wiki, which you guys can see on screen if you guys are watching this, watching the video version. So the one I have up here is actually not the Applebee's one, but a week or so ago, I got to try the exclusive Mountain Dew to Buffalo Wild Wings, the one you can only get at those locations. We mentioned it a couple weeks ago here on the show.
That's legend.
Yes, Mountain
Kyle,
Dew legend.
How is the taste of legend?
The taste of legend. It's good. I like it. It's not my favorite. It is very subtle. Is the thing. Like I feel like Mountain Dew Baja Blast or Mountain Dew Code Red like has a much stronger flavor. This one has a good flavor up front and then kind of not drops off, but like cools off, if that makes sense. So Mountain Dew Legend, like I said, is exclusive to Buffalo Wild Wings. It is a blackberry citrus flavor with ginger.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's an interesting one. I recommend going to check it out because I think they do also have like an alcoholic version that you can get at like just like a hey, we're using this in a cocktail at Buffalo Wild Wings. Which I don't remember exactly what that one is called. The legendary Long Island is what that one is. That I did not have. I just had the regular Mountain Dew Legend, and I liked it. I think it's interesting to check out, but again, not my favorite. That one there. However, a couple weeks ago, we Melissa, you posted in our Discord that notification that Google gave you, right? Of like, hey, Mountain Dew, the alcoholic one, is coming out now, or something like that. And then
I don't even remember.
I posted one a couple days after that to be like, hey, I got a targeted ad too. And it was for the Buffalo Wild Wings one. Well, I got another one on Twitter. It was another targeted ad. It was another Mountain Dew that was exclusive to a certain location, a certain restaurant. So I looked it up, and apparently this is a thing. I feel like I should have known this as we had looked up Mountain Dew Legend before, but they have a number of Mountain Dew flavors that are exclusive to like certain restaurants or certain convenience stores or stuff like that. The one they sent me was this guy here, Mountain Dew Berry Bash, or excuse me, Mountain Dew Dark Berry Bash, which is a blue raspberry and blackberry flavor.
Like a blackberry.
Can see. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Everything's ending.
Hold on.
No. Chaos is happening.
Hold on.
Chaos is happening. I hit the button that
Darkberry Bash
accidentally
has
ends
brought
the
about the
stream.
end times.
So everything is wrong. Everything is off. The stream is about to end. And in
Good night, everybody. We love you.
We'll be back once the stream ends. I'll fix it and come back on. I hit the wrong. Recording that again and then hit start streaming. We should be right back on. Let's go check Twitch to see what's happening with that. That was awful. Chaos. We are back on stream, though. Oh man. So I was trying to show this Mountain Dew thing here and then zoom in on all of this stuff. I don't know what this is. What is this? I don't want that. Go away. I'm gonna search.
Kyle, can I read? Can I read what I found?
Yes, please.
Live from Applebee's.com. Mountain Dew Dark Berry Bash. The Applebee's describes it as, from the depths and darkness of space comes a galactic wave of late night flavor. Mountain Dew Dark Berry Bash is better after dark. Now, this is a cosmic soda. Title, not cosmic. Description, extremely cosmic.
Yeah.
Better after dark. Is this a drink you can only order after like 8 p.m.? Or can I order it at like 11, but the wait staff is going to tell me, you know, ma'am, this really is better after dark?
I don't think it mentions any like ordering limits on here. It does say not to be confused with Mountain Dew Dark Berry. So
what?
Dark Berry
Hold
Bash is different.
There's a Dark Berry. What's that one?
Let's see here. Mountain Dew
Where
Dark
and what is it?
Berry. Looks like this. It is it just says mixed berry flavor. Let's see. When was this guy released? History. On March 25th, 2012. Image of a possible new flavor 12-pack box appeared. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Mountain Dew confirmed on May 14th, 2012 that it would be released in late June as part of their partnership with Warner Brothers Pictures and Legendary Pictures 2012 film The Dark Knight Rises.
What?
This is a Batman flavor.
I see it now.
Yeah.
I Googled it. Yes, I see Batman on an old box of Mountain Dew. So I Googled Mountain Dew Dark Berry. No idea there's a Dark Berry and a Dark Berry Bash.
Right.
And besides both being berry flavored, they don't seem to be related. Dark Berry, Batman themed. Dark Berry Bash, cosmic themed, inexplicably, right? It's got like a little surfing, like cosmic surfing astronaut on this logo that I'm seeing. It looks pretty cool. I'm also seeing, when I Google this, ads for Dr. Pepper Dark Berry, and that's promoting a Jurassic World. So this one flavor can represent space, can represent dinosaurs, and it can represent Gotham City all at once.
Interesting.
Very versatile, the dark berry. This is the power of the blackberry.
Yeah.
A quality fruit. One of my rising faves. I love blackberries. I'm happy to see them getting this much time in the cosmic sun.
Interesting. But yeah, so now I might have to go to Applebee's.
I like an Applebee's. I've got strong emotional attachments to Applebee's.
Yeah. So they have a number of franchise exclusive flavors. There's, of course, Baja Blast at Taco Bell. There was another one at Applebee's called Berry Burst.
How?
From 2017 to the present. There's one at KFC called Sweet Lightning. There's one at Bojangles called Southern Shock. There's one at Red Lobster called Doogarita.
Oh my God. Kyle, can we go to Red Lobster?
Red Lobster, get Doogaritas.
Which is like the least classy beverage you could order at. Red Lobster feels classy to me. It's like the lowest, it's the least classy place, but it's still in that category.
Sure,
For me, at least.
They have ones exclusive to different gas stations, different stores, and then they have a bunch of like discontinued ones.
Rest in peace, Fallen Brothers.
Yeah.
Purple Thunder, only at Circle K. I'm just Googling. I have no idea if that's recent. They don't timestamp the Google image page.
Well, there you go. Welcome to the Whatnauts Captain's Log number 196. My name is Kyle Springer, and I am joined by Melissa Wilkinson.
Hello.
We like to have fun here a lot. We like to talk about Mountain Dew. I have a whole big old Mountain Dew here in my Regal Pepsi cup here.
Oh my gosh. That's so much. You went to the movie theater and you stocked up for the rest of the day.
Yes,
you stocked up till tomorrow.
Yeah, I told my girlfriend that I wanted a bathtub full of soda. And that's basically what I got.
That's also your dying wish, correct? That's how you want to be entombed?
Yes, just
like that.
make an exclusive Mountain Dew flavor out of my ashes. Good God. So, if you guys missed it last week here on the podcast, we had our annual trivia night. It was a lot of fun. It was a big success. I owe someone some money to get some pizza. There you go. But we had a fun time. Who knew all of the very strange names that United States presidents have for dogs? Who knew that
for their specific pet dogs? It's not like Warren G. Harding called all dogs like fuzz boys or something. But yeah, one of my questions was presidential pet dog names, and there are some wild ones back there.
Indeed. I had a blast with that. Ignacio from Crossplay, of course, he joined us for that, as he usually does and as he has for the past couple of years. So yeah, I go check that one out, because that one's a lot of fun. We do it every year at the end of June, and it is one we always look forward to, and do all of that stuff. So yeah, so I think I mentioned on that one, I found the perfect book for me.
Yes.
Last week, and I was like, I'll mention it, but I will bring it next week. So here I am with this book called The Men Who Created Gundam.
Wow.
It is this big old thick boy manga.
Thick.
Yeah.
I love that the cover is it's only man and 0% Gundam. Just a guy in a plain white background.
It is Tomino, the guy that created it. But yeah, this is a manga that I didn't even know existed. Apparently it's pretty new. But I found it at my local comic book store and was just like, oh my God, I have to get this. Like, there's no way that I'm not getting this. I have not started it yet, so I can't say if it's good or not. But yeah, it's about like the creators of Gundam and their story and the success that Gundam found, not only in the shows but the Gunpla, the action figures, and the model kits and stuff like that. So I'm so excited to start this book once I finally have a chance. But I want to flip it and turn it right around back on you, Melissa. If there is a perfect book for you, what would that book be? What is the perfect Melissa book?
I've got something that comes close. I'm gonna go get it. Give me a second.
Okay,
Camp.
Sure thing. Melissa is getting up to go get her book. Walked off camera and all of that. I'm imagining it has something to do with offices or malls, and then like some kind of fantasy romance. I don't know.
You have no
close?
Idea how right you are, Kyle.
Oh my God, am I right?
I was Googling pictures of dead St. Louis malls a couple years ago. Especially ones from before my time. Okay. You know, I grew up with Northwest Plaza, Jamestown Mall, later the Mills. I was Googling like 80s malls that like I never even got to see. And we used to have this beautiful mall downtown, I think just called like the St. Louis Center, covered in glass. And the image I found in Google linked back to a coffee table book that I bought off of eBay. And this is called Interior Pedestrian Places. Arcades, gallerias, marketplaces, atria, winter gardens, skyways, and concourses.
Wow. Yes, that is the perfect Melissa book. Oh my God.
Yep.
I was kind of joking when it was just like a book about malls and offices.
You're not wrong. Right. It's just photos of
Sure,
the name is what it is. Interior pedestrian places. And it's got old pictures of like a little hallway and Burlington Arcade in London. Passage
That's so funny.
Geoffroy in Paris. Just photos of, places where you can shop and look at a fountain mostly. This has been sitting on my coffee table for years. It's a real favorite possession. I've never read the whole thing because it's like by an architect for architects, but I like to have it.
There you go.
Look,
good stuff.
You see this place?
Yeah.
This is the IBM Garden Plaza. I guess if you worked at IBM, they just built you a bamboo garden. Yeah, right there among the bamboo. They made the microchips.
Microchips grew on leaves. Who knew? Yeah. Wow. Okay. Perfect book has been achieved. I was just like, if it exists, what would it be? You have it. You acquired it. There you go. Good stuff. Melissa, what else do we got on our list here? We got all sorts of stuff. Oh, here we go. So you have a question about some kind of Oklahoma burger. That you, I'm sure you found some pedestrian space that was like, I wonder if he went there.
Kyle, I spent the long holiday weekend looking up things about Oklahoma City for my upcoming visit.
Sure.
And I had a great time. This might be what I do on future 4th of July weekends, is just learn about a new American city, learn about my neighbors. Are you aware of the Oklahoma City Underground?
I don't think so. Oh, well,
this is...
So, yes, kind of. So that there's like a city that used to be that is now underground and they built on top of it, kind of. Is that what you're referring to, that space?
Possibly. What I am referring to, I don't know what it used to be, but what it is now is just a series of underground tunnels underneath, connecting a bunch of like office buildings downtown. And you gotta look at photos of this place. I like put a link in our live stream chat. Google Oklahoma Underground. Look at the images.
Let me see.
So it's all these liminal underground hallways that every photo has no more than like 2 people in them at any time. This really exists so you can walk between buildings if there's like a tornado warning outside, I guess. But some of them have neon lights in them. They've got murals. There are art installations.
Interesting.
And I love that it's so artsy and so eerie and also just so practically mundane. This is not a destination. It's purely liminal.
Video.
Yeah. It is purely a method of conveyance, of keeping yourself out of the weather as you walk from like one building to another building. And I kind of want to go. I don't know what we would see there except for them themselves.
Yeah.
Just the hallways.
We'll meet this guy who's on screen, whatever his name was. So I did not know about this specifically. It might be this, or it might be a part of this. From what I understand, there is like, I guess like a portion of the city or something like that is older and is now underground. They kind of like built over it. I don't know if you guys have seen like Full Metal Alchemist. There's like the kind of spoilers for that, but there's like a whole city that's underground and abandoned. But they now kind of use it as like a tornado shelter place. Yeah. Like if you need to go, like, hey, this is underground, and you can go there. I haven't been there since I'm still fairly new to Oklahoma, so I'm not even sure if I'm like explaining it right. This is interesting.
It's open during business hours, so it closes at like 8 p.m. It's open from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Yeah.
So we'd have to do it first thing when I get there on Friday, or like maybe I will go alone before I drive home on Monday morning. Get up in the morning, have my hotel complimentary breakfast, get me an iced coffee, go walk around the liminal business hallways.
That's funny. But then yes, you so that led you to a question about a burger.
Yeah. I'm looking up places to go, things to eat, and I wanted to ask you if you've eaten the Oklahoma onion burger.
I have not. Onion burger.
It is what it sounds like. It's a burger, and you would put onions on a burger. Many people would. Oklahoma does. But they also put the onions, I think, like in the burger. Like they caramelize a bunch of onions on the grill and then like smash the burger patty on top of them so the onions like cook into the burger.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. I'm pulling up pictures in a sec here. Bam, there's that guy. Oklahoma fried onion burger. Yeah, like caramelized, but it's in the meat. There. Interesting. The Oklahoma onion burger. So I'm not a big fan of onions.
Mm-hmm.
So this is probably not something that I would venture out and get. I like it. There's certain things like onions and peppers that I like the flavor. I like when you cook with them, but I don't like the actual things themselves. I don't like the texture of them. Interesting. I wonder if there's like a plate. Was there like a specific restaurant that you saw that had them?
I was watching some Oklahoma City travel vlogs. I saw a place called Tucker's, I think. There was even one at like the Oklahoma City airport, so it's at least that big.
Gotcha. Okay.
I ask this because I am going to Rock and Brews this weekend. Have you heard of a Rock and Brews? I think it's a chain.
No.
It's a rock and roll bar and grill. It's a place for dads.
Sure, yeah.
it's Dad's the restaurant. Any parent of any kind who loves music. Jack and I are going to go there before we go see Thor this weekend. We thought that seemed thematically appropriate for the most rock and roll movie of the summer, besides Elvis. But when we went to see Elvis, we went to a brunch place that does like an Elvis pancake that has like the bacon and the peanut butter and the banana. We're like, that's his specific dish. We got to go there. The rock and roll restaurant, we'll pair that with Thor. We've planned the whole thing out, Kyle. And they've got some like punny rock and roll names for items like the Sgt. Pepper jalapeno poppers. Fewer than you'd think, though. A little disappointing. They had an Oklahoma onion burger on the menu.
Interesting.
I'm like, what if I ate this like chain bar and grill version and then I went and I got the real one and I could compare?
You certainly could. I'm sure we can find a place that has one. But yeah, no, I have not heard of that. Has not hit my radar for this burger.
What have you eaten so far in Oklahoma City that you've really enjoyed?
So one of the places that I liked that I went to first when I was out here last summer, there was a bar and grill called Louie's. The one we went to, there's a lake not too far from here. It's a big, of course, landlocked lake. But
many are.
It's right by this lighthouse on the lake, and there's a big old like bike and walking path around it and stuff like that. And I think you can go out on boats in the like, big huge lake, not like a real small one, but a big one. So I've been there, but there, I mean, it's a pretty standard bar and grill. There was nothing real special about like the food. But yeah, like it was just a nice place to be there, and it's by this section that has like a big old shopping center. There's a place where you can do those like the indoor skydiving stuff, not too far from there. All of that stuff. At least I think that's where it is. I might be mixing that up. But we went to another place called Firebird. I think it was like a Firebird like steakhouse. We went there for our like 1 month. Hey, I've been here in Oklahoma for 1 month officially. We got some steaks. I think I mentioned it here on the podcast.
Yes,
I got a Cajun steak. And holy moly, that steak was real good. It was phenomenal. There's another restaurant that we really liked that was pretty close by to where I live, called Deep Deuce. And right, yeah. Deep Deuce. So it had all sorts of stuff. It was kind of a venue space. They do live music there. They had an outside section that we sat in. With that, I had their like it's kind of like a club sandwich, but it was a little bit more than that. I think it also had like roast beef and stuff like that on it too. So that was really, really good. I enjoyed that place. But we're still kind of exploring. So right behind where I live, there's a pizza place called Luigi's. That, if I'm not mistaken, used to go by a different name, because when we first moved in here, and like the Snapchat filters that say like what location you're at said Pizza Inn, like an IINN, but it was our house. So we were just like, I'm fucking Pizza Lord. I live at Pizza Inn. There's a pizza place right behind us. Right?
That's your house's name.
Yeah, Pizza Inn. Exactly.
It's like Mount Vernon. Yeah.
Exactly. So we tried their pizza yesterday. Very mediocre. It was pizza. But they had the whole, like, you could go in and sit down and eat, and there's a big buffet, stuff like that. It seems like there's 1 or 2 locations around here, but they've been a part of the community for a while. They say they're one of the best pizza spots here. I don't agree. There is another pizza place that I really like called Eagle One. That's out.
Is it inside a fighter jet?
No, not that I know of, unless it's invisible and I missed it somehow. No, but that pizza is real good. We've been to oh God, why is my mind blanking on the one where they cook the food in front of you thing?
Oh yeah, hibachi.
Yes, we've been to a hibachi place
around
hibachi. Here. There is good food, but we have not had a thing like this is only in Oklahoma. We do this here and it's local. But we are like trying to like, so we have a liquor store by our house that we're trying to be like, hey, that's our like little mom and pop liquor store. We hope to get to know the people who own the place so we can ask for recommendations and stuff like that, right?
What's your favorite flavor of hard Mountain Dew?
Right? Yeah, exactly. But we saw a cookie dough whiskey, like a cookie dough flavored whiskey. We didn't get it last time we were in there, but we were like, interesting. We might have to see. But I like when I go to a new place to get like a local beer or a local whiskey or something like that. So that's why I'm like, I kind of want to get to know them and be like, hey, well, what do you got that's good around here? What's new? What's in the back that you know you're keeping for me there, huh? You know,
you've been foretold of my arrival.
Yeah,
it's me, the pizza lord, destined to reside in the pizza inn.
Exactly. Yeah. So we shall see. So I guess we should kind of do a little bit of housekeeping right here now, but I'll start with this thing. Yes, Melissa, you are coming to Oklahoma City where I live.
Making the big trip.
Now, yeah, I moved here recently, and now that I am in the Midwest, we were like, hey, it's not actually that far. And coming up here on the show is episode 200. So we thought we would do something special. And Melissa is driving down to Oklahoma City, and we will do this podcast in person live for episode 200. Yes. And then we'll also do the Whatnauts review show episode 217 in person. So, special number 217. But yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. Melissa and I have not met in person. I've only seen Melissa sitting at the seat that she's sitting at right now.
I've got spider legs like in Wild Wild West. We never talk about it, but that is the truth.
Who knows? Yeah. But yeah, that's super exciting. So that's a bit of housekeeping that you guys should get excited for. I'm super stoked.
Yeah, I've been thinking about picking up some postcards while we're there. While I'm there and you're in the place where you live, maybe we can like send postcards to people from both of us.
There you go. Indeed. But with that, we will take a quick break for some more housekeeping, and we will be back with the rest of the show. So we will be right back. We put a lot of hard work into the shows that we make, and yes, we make multiple different shows here at the Whatnauts, and we'd love it if you check them all out. You can find out more information on our website at thewhatnauts.com, as well as your favorite podcasting platform of choice. When you type in the Whatnauts, all of our shows will pop up right there. Just don't forget to give us a nice rating and review if you like the shows. If you want to support what we do here at The Whatnauts, patreon.com/The Whatnauts is the best place to do that. You can support us for as little as $1 a month. You can get all kinds of exclusive content at the $3 tier. You can also get a shout out and a thank you on all of our shows at the $5 tier. You can support us on Twitch by subscribing to our channel at twitch.tv/The Whatnauts. And we would love to have you all join us for our live streams and talk with us in the chat. And lastly, we have merch. If you'd like to grab yourself a shirt or a sweatshirt or a mug or something else, go to thewhatnauts.com/store to pick up some merch today. And we are back. A big shout out to all of our Patreon supporters. We appreciate you a ton. We love you a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cool things that we've been up to here at the Whatnauts. Of course, I mentioned that Melissa is coming down to Oklahoma City in a couple weeks here. We did our trivia night last week here on the podcast. I already mentioned that. On the review show, we are about to cover a new kaiju movie. Or I guess it's not a new one, but
a kaiju movie from 1969.
Yes. New to us. This one is called Destroy All Monsters. And from what I understand, it's kind of like the Avengers of kaiju films, a bunch of monsters teaming up.
Have you started watching it yet?
It is my plans tonight after I get off the podcast. So no, I have not.
So the movie's free on YouTube. It is a dubbed version, but I feel like I don't know if a subtitled version is available, and I feel like this is the way that
there might be another place or two to watch it, but yeah.
I'd like to watch one dubbed the way our forefathers would have. Like the way that kaiju were brought to America.
Sure,
like not all the time, but one time I'd like to watch a dubbed film, I think. And it is not what I expected. It is not what I expected at all.
Okay, good to know. But yes, that is what we will be up to on the review show this coming week, so be on the lookout for that. I just watched Thor: Love and Thunder. Melissa, you are seeing it on Saturday. We're planning to do a spoiler cast of Thor: Love and Thunder, hopefully this weekend. So be on the lookout for that as well. I know I'm sure Ignacio is seeing it at some point. I'm not sure when. Alan may join us if he has some time. He's also seeing it on Saturday. So that will be a lot of fun. Miss Marvel, the penultimate one, just came out. We have our reactions on that up on YouTube as well. I did a solo reaction to the Paper Girls trailer. I'm super excited for that show that comes out at the end of the month. The comics that show is based on is phenomenal. That show is going to get real weird, and I love it. But then that stuff is all on the Reactor Core podcast feed as well as our YouTube channel. A big thank you because we just hit 400 subscribers on YouTube, which is amazing.
Thank you.
So thank you so much. That is a lot of fun stuff. And then video game news is slowly starting to pick back up. New games are slowly starting to come out.
They're inventing new buttons. You've heard of A and B.
Sure are.
We now added F.
There's a new game that I'm excited for coming out later this month called Stray. It looks like a cyberpunk game where you get to play as a cat. So I'm super stoked about that one. But yeah, we have lots of exciting stuff happening here at the Whatnauts. But that's about all the housekeeping that I will mention for now. So go check all that stuff out. Yeah, go do it. Melissa. Yes, we need to get to our next little segment here. Do you want to introduce us here?
Yes, I will hit the button since you've granted me button-hitting powers. Welcome to our segment, Yankee Goes to Hollywood, where we describe new movies as if they were a scented candle. Spoiler-free, all you get is the vibes.
Relax!
Indeed, here we go. So we have a brand new logo for that segment, a little soundbite. The logo's a bit of a work in progress, but it's a fun segment that we do here.
Do you still have? I asked you for the Yankee Candles logo. Do you still have the Yankee baseball logo?
Yes, it is that one is more recognizable than this like very plain font of Yankee
Baseball's
Candle.
Not involved. You gotta
I understand.
Real Candle fans know. Candle fans know.
Work in progress. So that may change some down the road. But yes, if Thor: Love and Thunder was a scented candle, What would that scent be? What would it look like? All that jazz. Here's what I came up with. All right.
Okay.
A Thor Love and Thunder candle is split down the middle. On one half, it's black. On the other half, it's white. The black side is black cherry. It's like we discussed in our Hard Mountain Dew segment where we tasted all of those. Black cherry feels like metal and edgy, right? Marketing. It's black cherry, not like regular cherry, right? Whereas the white side is like coconut or vanilla, like something lighter and beachier, right? And then hidden in the center of the candle is kind of like a bath bomb style thing, where once you get to that section, it disperses gold. It disperses gold glitter as it like melts.
just into the air.
That. Yes.
It puffs it up into the air.
Not like a glitter bomb, but just like as like into the wax that is melted there in that liquid there. But that is what Thor Love and Thunder would smell like. Black cherry coconut.
I am excited for this. This is why I love this weird bit that we do, because some of this I can tell. I've seen the trailers. I've seen the black and white footage. I understand that. The black cherry thematically appropriate. It's the cherry that could beat you up.
Indeed.
The coconut. I'm excited about what coconut can mean. I'm excited about what the gold glitter signifies.
Yeah.
There's, we've seen the gold lightning bolts that Zeus is throwing around in the trailer. Could it be this or could it be something more? This is the perfect way to excite yourself for a new movie without really learning anything.
Indeed. I'm going to hit that button one more time because this has been Yankee Goes to Hollywood.
Relax.
That's good. Good stuff there. I'm still working on that logo. That was just the like first thing that I came up with and implemented. But that's a lot of fun.
You had a good movie going experience. You in your bathtub of soda. What is your soda of choice? Did you say what it is? Is it a Dew?
I was gonna say like one guess, Melissa. Right. it is Mountain Dew. Yeah.
Oh, there's variants. Could be regular. Could be diet. Could be Code Red. We've learned how many different kinds of Mountain Dew there are in the world.
For sure. The movie going experience was very, very good. I recently signed up for the like Regal Unlimited movie pass thing. I don't know what they call it. So I can go see as many movies as I want to, as often as I want to. I just pay a monthly fee. I think I get discounts on like concessions and stuff like that. I think you also build up points that you can then get to like free upgrades and stuff like that. But yeah, so I went to go see it at 4 p.m. Here in Oklahoma.
Early.
Yeah, which was kind of nice because the theater wasn't really packed. I mean, everyone was still at work, right, while we were watching that. And when I bought the tickets, there was like no one. Like we got front and center, like best seats in the house.
Not front and center. What are your preferred theater seats?
So the way our theater works, we have the big, real comfy chairs that recline and have the like seat warmers, and they have like big trays and stuff like that. Oh, yeah, we love a good hot butt here. But it's not really stadium seating. There is kind of an upper deck, but the screen is ginormous. It's not an IMAX, but it's huge. It's up higher and like kind of tilted down a bit, so you don't have to have that stadium thing. And it's slightly curved. It's a slightly curved thing, and the experience in there is fantastic. But I think they stopped selling Bunch of Crunch, which is my favorite movie going candy, not camera, So I'm upset about that. But
I love that seamless transition from the optics and design of the theater to the lack of bunch of crunch.
Look, it's important. I need my bunch of crunch. But yeah, it's still good. There's lots of space. You can recline. You can do all that stuff. It's good.
But we're in a traditional stadium seating. Where do you like to sit for a movie?
So in a traditional stadium seating, couple rows back from that upper deck, like part.
Okay.
You know, there's like the down the space that's like down that way, right? I don't like to be up against that like railing per se, but a couple rows back from that, and then right in the center, looking down the barrel of the gun there, So, I mean, that's kind of where we were in watching Thor Love and Thunder. Since they don't really do stadium, it is lifted up a bit, but not by much. But we were in the center in the row that would be right up against the railing.
Okay.
Since they are much bigger reclining seats, a couple rows back would be the last row in there. There's only like 3 or 4 rows in that section, and then there's another like 3 up in that front there.
Okay.
But yeah, ginormous screen.
God, I gotta see this.
Yeah.
I'd love to be in different theaters, love to see different screens. I grew up being a top row center person, and in hindsight, my dad has bad knees. I don't think he likes heights. So the amount of patience in him to always go to the top row with us is tremendous. Thank you, Dad. And since then, I still like the center, but I can be down a couple rows. I feel like, I don't know, slightly more immersed in the screen if I'm like third from the top, I guess. But I like to be up there. I like to be tall.
Cool. Good stuff. Yeah, I still have yet to go see Top Gun and Lightyear. Now that I've signed up for this movie pass thing, I might be going to go check out those ones real soon here.
Top Gun's fun. I saw Top Gun in IMAX.
Nice.
I want to get out to see more IMAX movies. It's such a fun treat.
So there is a theater, I think it's another Regal if I'm not mistaken, that is a little bit farther away from where I live, but they do have an IMAX attached to it, and it's a 4DX thing. I think it's the like experience where the seats move and they blow air at you and all that stuff. I've not had that experience yet, but I feel like Top Gun would be a good one to go to for that.
Let me find where this is. 4DX locations. Find a 4D movie theater near you. I think I looked at a map, and like there was one in like Wichita. There's one there in Oklahoma City.
I think so.
Maybe it's like something. I am on like the 4DX website, and it's pointing me to Wichita. Maybe you've got something similar, but it's not like the 4DX brand, which is fine.
Knockoff. For the Walmart version.
Well, tell me what it is when you have this experience, because I'm on the lookout for intense theater experiences after seeing Top Gun in IMAX. I want to have the biggest screen. I want to be shook around. I want to smell things. I want to have water blasted in my face.
Yeah, we have a IMAX. 4D, well, I'm not sure if it's IMAX and 4DX combined, but we do have a 4DX theater not too far from here. There we go. Cool. Yeah, so maybe when you're out here, we'll treat you to the 4DX experience.
Oh my God, I don't even know what's going to be out that weekend, but shake me around.
I mean, depending on what's out still, who knows? Maybe Top Gun is doing its thing, or Lightyear might still be in theaters. Let me ask you this. Have you heard about this movie Amsterdam?
I don't think that I have. What is Amsterdam?
So I didn't know about it until recently. I heard the name like a couple days ago that it is a movie, right? That was it. I saw the trailer for it before seeing Thor Love and Thunder. This looks like it's going to be one of those like Oscar bait movies. But it looks real damn good. It is about these 3 people in Amsterdam that are framed for a murder. And it's like the adventure they go on to protect one another. A super star-studded cast. Yes, Melissa from the Whatnauts.com. What is your question?
Releasing Friday, August 5th, Bullet Train.
Yeah, we could go see Bullet Train. Potentially,
also, I think
the 4DX thing.
Ooh, weekend before that, coming up later in July, we have Nope. I'm gonna go see Nope with Jack, but I would like to see Nope again in IMAX.
Yeah.
Also, Vengeance, which is a movie about a podcast.
Oh yes, this is the one from what's his name from the Office, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I remember watching the trailer for that one. I think that was on the Bob's Burgers movie. I saw the trailer for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we got options. We got stuff we can go see. Stuff we can go do. Yeah. There you go. I don't know if I have much more to say. All of that stuff. Melissa, you have control of the memes. Now we finally
I do have
made
control.
It work. Yeah, you can
control
hit
the
all
memes.
The buttons.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Indeed.
I just want to say briefly, after we've been talking so much about the movie theater going experience, I had an amazing live theater going experience this week. I went to the Muni, the summer musical theater last night to see Mary Poppins. Truly the most magic I've ever seen on stage. Like some of the best stagecraft. All the little things were like the kitchen's in disarray, and then she like waves her hand around and like all the plates move back into place. That looks so great. That's so awesome. Excited to see that live. She flies over the audience on wires. Corbin Blue, the real curly-haired guy from the High School Musical movies. He plays Bert. He's been in the Muni before, and he's so nice. He's a great performer. I'm happy we have him back again. Happy he's in this role that he's apparently wanted to play his whole life. He gets to be up on wires. He gets to twirl around. They put the kids on like one of those moons that you sit in. So everybody gets to be on wires.
That's awesome.
They jump up in the air, and then they've got these like screens on the stage for like a digital set extension. And the sets, like the digital sets, like move with them. So if she's flying up in the air, like the screens move up with her. Like the video feed on them moves with her. It's got a real sense of motion to it. I just feel like there's so few opportunities you have in life to see people on wires. Kyle, have you ever seen a live performer on wires?
No, I have seen those like aerial dancers in the
an aerial silk.
I've seen stuff like that. Yeah, I've known people who do that. So
I gotta tell you and everybody, seek out a show where somebody is on wires. It's thrilling. It's riveting.
I have seen The Wire on HBO, one of my favorite shows. It's a classic.
Yeah, but have you seen a college production of Peter Pan, Kyle?
No, I have not.
The Step in Time is this huge step dancing number. It's tap dancing. It's gorgeous. I love huge groups of people dancing together. I feel like it's important for my soul that I go see tap dancing at least once a year.
Interesting. Okay.
And I'm just here to tell the audience that this may benefit your soul as well. Is there a hole in your soul? Maybe go watch somebody tap dance and that'll fix it.
There you go. They can
see somebody fly around on wires. I'm just here to advocate week after week as we talk about movies and TV. Like, go see a performer live in front of you also if you have the chance. I want to go see
Always
it again. We're going to take my niece.
Good thing. Cool. That sounds fun. What's next on the, because you have a whole summer of this.
Yes.
What's next on the menu for live theater that you're gonna go see?
This is 3 of 7. The next one is Sweeney Todd, which I've never seen live. I'm very excited.
That'll be fun. That'll be cool.
Kyle, I have an additional trivia question for you.
Oh, okay. Hit me.
What actor who we've seen on the review show this year has won a Tony for playing Sweeney Todd on Broadway?
Actor we've seen, is this specifically in the review show or just that we have seen this year?
Specifically in the review show.
Okay. I'm gonna say I want to say what's his name from the cowboy movie.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah.
Jesse Plemons. Cody Smith McPhee.
Yeah, I feel like it's one of them. If it's not Cumberbatch, it's Cody.
That I would love to see him do that. I think he'd do a great job. No. It's the Observer from Fringe.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He is a multiple-time Tony Award-winning Broadway actor, Kyle.
Wow. Okay, let's get the most expressive award-winning to just be this very flat
we're gonna shave your eyebrows.
No emotion.
You're gonna eat a weird sandwich and just spy on John Noble.
Okay, interesting. Fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that about wraps things up there for this week. Thank you all for joining us. Melissa, where can the people find you on the internet?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at WilkyWit. That's WilkyWit. And listen to my other podcast, Saturday Morning Obscurities, show where me and my brother Jams talk about weird old kid shows you feel like only you remember.
There you go. And you guys can follow me at Yo Kyle Springer. If you guys want to stay up to date with all of the stuff that we do here at the Whatnauts, of course, we are at the Whatnauts on Twitter. I finally hit the button at the right time this time. So the podcast is ending. The stream is ending. Thank you all for checking this one out. It means a lot to us. This has been number 196 of the Whatnauts Captain's Log. We will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.